Hello everybody, Don't Blink here again with another Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary for you guys. Today I've got a round of Conquest Large on the Shar Canals to share with you all. And this was footage that I recorded literally the day after Battlefield 3 came out. So that is why there were no players above level 17 on this server during this match. So if you don't like really old footage, then you might want to just look away while I'm doing this commentary. But I think that the footage is still entertaining, despite the fact that so much has changed in regard to this game's mechanics since the game came out. But anyway, what I want to talk about today is YouTube. In particular, I want to talk about growing a YouTube channel because I'm constantly asked about, how I grew my channel, how I make my videos, stuff like that. And there are a lot of people who really enjoy video games, who are very good at particular video games, who have a lot of very interesting things to say about those video games, who don't have YouTube channels but would like to have YouTube channels and would like to have, relatively successful YouTube channels. And I've been doing this for quite some time now. I feel like I've got a decent handle on the YouTube gaming scene, in particular the YouTube Battlefield 3 gaming scene, and previous to that, the Battlefield Bad Company 2 gaming scene here on YouTube. So I thought I'd give my 2 cents. I know my channel isn't the most successful out there. I know it's not the best out there, but I'm happy with where I'm at, and I thought I would give some advice for those of you who are interested in it. If you're not, go ahead and just watch the footage or click somewhere else, go about your day. It makes no matter to me, but for those of you who are interested, stay tuned because I'm going to be giving some pro tips. But like I said, my channel isn't the most successful or the best out there, but I am at a position right now where I am actually making my primary source of income from my YouTube videos, which is awesome. I still don't really consider this my job. I consider it still a hobby, but it just happens to be a hobby that actually pays money and pays enough money to actually pay my bills, which is awesome. And it allows me to focus on it and really enjoy it and stay passionate about it. But yeah, anyway, that's beside the point. What I want to talk about today is you guys and how you can kind of start off here on YouTube making gaming videos the right way. And obviously this is my opinion, and there are other ways to grow a YouTube channel, and they might grow your channel much more quickly. But these are the things that worked for me. So the question that I get asked the most, and it's probably my least favorite question out of all the questions I get on a regular basis, is how do I grow my channel quickly? And I hate this question for so many different reasons. Number one is the word quickly. First of all, the vast majority of channels here on YouTube are not successful. They start off with the best of intentions and they just don't do well. And eventually, a lot of people, they just give up because they're not happy with their channel's growth, or they grow tired of making videos, or they just don't have time to make videos anymore. And that's fine. But, getting into this hobby and getting into the swing of things, you need to have realistic expectations for, what happens here on YouTube, because it's a harsh place to try and start off on your own, and you need to be aware of that. So don't get into making YouTube gaming videos hoping to make a quick buck. That's a huge mistake that I see tons of people making, and it's foolish. It's stupid. Vast majority of channels fail, and you shouldn't be afraid of failure, but you also shouldn't expect success automatically just because you tried. You're going to have to work hard in order to make your way through this community and do well. And sometimes, even if you do try really hard, it's still not going to work out for you. But hopefully with some of these tips, you'll have more success than otherwise. So my number one tip for growing your channel, this might not grow it quickly, but hopefully it will grow it at least at a steady pace, is make good, relevant, and topical content. A lot of people think they can put up just any sort of content. As long as it's up there, they'll get views and their channel will grow. That's not true. It's not true at all. Couldn't be further from the truth. You need to have good video and audio quality, first of all. One of my pet peeves is bad audio quality. It's not hard to get good audio quality in your commentaries, especially. I have been using a microphone that I bought off of Amazon for less than 20 bucks for the entirety of my YouTube video making career, and it served me perfectly well. So audio quality should not be a problem. If you're not willing to invest 20 bucks to make your videos decent, you're probably not serious enough to succeed in the YouTube space. Video quality is a little bit more difficult. I highly recommend going for at least 720p video quality. If you can't pull that off, again, you probably won't do very well, because that's kind of the standard now, and so many people are able to deliver 720p or above content that people who aren't, they're going to suffer as a result. Even if your commentary is great, even if your gameplay is great, if your video quality sucks, you're going to suffer. You're not going to do as well. So, if you can, save up, buy a capture card if you're on consoles. If you're on PC, maybe invest in an extra hard drive or two, a better CPU, better graphics card. PC is a little bit more difficult than console, if you ask me, but it pays off in spades, in my opinion. I really like PC. Anyway, the second and third parts of that first tip, relevant and topical content. What I mean by relevant is you're making gaming videos, try and stick to the games, at least for the majority of the time. After a while, you can start to talk about personal topics or irrelevant topics, topics that have no bearing on video games. But to start off, I do recommend trying to stick to the games. Don't talk about how you went to Starbucks that day and got a really good Frappuccino. Nobody wants to hear that when you're just starting off as a small channel. And topical content, what I mean by that is try and cover stuff that other people haven't covered. Cover news in the video game world. If something really interesting happened in the news that day relating to, something that someone from DICE said or something that someone from Blizzard said, make a video about that. Or if a new game has just come out, really scramble to put out good content featuring footage from that new game. Because if you're covering a game that's come out a while ago, and you're a brand new channel and you're brand new to video editing and making videos and stuff, it's more likely than not somebody has covered whatever you plan on covering, and they've done it better since you are just starting off. So instead, try and branch out and do something new. And even if it isn't the best, if you're the first to do something and do it at least somewhat well, then your video could go viral and you could do extremely, extremely well. In terms of growing your channel quickly, this is one of the reasons why I hate when people ask me how to grow their channel quickly, because they ask about sub for sub and box for box. Box for box isn't as popular as it used to be, but it used to be a really obnoxious term that was used all the time. But sub for sub, I still see people asking if I will sub for sub with them. Sub for sub and box for box are stupid, plain and simple. They will get you basically inactive subscribers. Subscribers that, yes, they're subscribed to your channel. Yes, they increase your number of subscribers and you have a nice, pretty little number on your channel page. But those subscribers don't watch your videos. They don't comment on your videos. They don't reply to your tweets and engage with you in any real way. So what's the point of even having them? You'll have 50,000 subscribers, but if you only get 2,000 views, then what's the point? So sub for sub, box for box, don't do those things. They're stupid. Also, don't spam videos when you're just starting out. Your videos will be getting so few views that they will not have any sort of relevance in searches, and so you're never going to see any real growth. Instead, try and post a video, every other day, maybe 3 times a week, something like that, so that each individual video can gain a little bit of momentum, and hopefully more people will see it. Maybe it'll show up in search, maybe it'll show up as a suggested or recommended video, and you'll see more growth that way, in my opinion. As your channel grows larger, then you can start to maybe put out videos more frequently. I put out videos usually once a day. I think that's a pretty good pace to be putting out videos in relation to my channel size and the number of people who usually watch my videos. Additionally, don't spam other people with comments, tweets, messages, emails, stuff like that. That's annoying. If I see somebody has sent their video to me and 20 other people, I mark it as spam and I don't give it a second look. Don't spam people. It's not cool. Also, leaving comments on other people's videos, spamming, and asking for people to check out your channel, it's a really douchey move. Don't do that either. People will not like you for it. You might get a couple people who go and check out your channel, but for every person who does, you're going to get 10 other people who hate your guts because you're filling up the comments with just stupid, inane, irrelevant bullshit. Also, another important tip is try to make friends with similar channels. And when I say similar channels, I mean channels that are approximately the same size as yours, as well as channels that cover kind of the same games or content as yours. Try and make friends with the people who run those channels. Stay in constant communication with those people. Try and cross-promote. I hate using all of these marketing speak type words, but it's true. Back in the day when I first joined D-Crew, that was a time of great growth for my channel because all of a sudden I'm in close communication with these people who make videos that are very similar to mine and have subscribers who more likely than not would be interested in my content. And partnering up with people like that, and also collaborating in terms of content with people like that will help your channel grow more than just about anything else. So yeah, anyway, those are my tips. I hope they were helpful to at least some of you. Obviously I didn't cover everything. It would be impossible to cover everything in a video less than 13 minutes long. YouTube is a very complicated place. There's a lot of politics and other garbage that goes on. I won't bore you guys with that. You'll learn it soon enough, those of you who are working on your channels. But I hope some of those tips were helpful to at least some of you. And if they were, please give this video a thumbs up. If you just enjoyed kind of the behind the scenes look behind what goes on in my head and just behind the scenes here at YouTube, I'm glad. And hopefully, if you have any other questions, leave a comment or tweet at me or do something like that, and I'll try and answer at least some of them. But yeah, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you all later. Have a good one. Bye.